What up, church? Oh man, doing a little barbecuing tonight. Oh god damn it! Thank you. I gotta answer that fucking name because it's you and sister. But y'all the only two that get to call it. And I got a full lineup tonight. I'm doing steaks, leg quarters, and pork chops. I'm eating the whole goddamn boat. But besides that, it's been a dull day off. I mean, shit happened, which is always a good thing. I'm just checking. Did the link post church? Because I did it before it went live. I normally do it after. Since my laptop took a shit, I can't check. Alright. That way the assholes that come in here want to talk shit, I can tell them that fuck up. You want to talk shit? Get the fuck up here. And it was the only church.
Yeah, the link posted.
I saw. Uh,
It's a dull night at it's a dull night at work, so I can do this today.
Alright. It seems like we're gonna have if all goes as planned, next year's gathering we're gonna have a good eat.
Hell yeah.
I'm slowly but surely getting more and more people interested in doing the cook off, which means we'll have have much more food to give out.
More food to give out and more competition to go up against.
Yeah, and I and all of them already said, yeah, we don't expect to win, but they're doing it for the experience, I guess.
Wait, who said that?
That everyone that's attended tried to join.
Ah,
They'll start talking shit and they go with all the shit I've been talking. They're like, yeah, we already know we're not beating you. It's a race.
hey, sometimes a race per second is all you need.
Yeah, I I don't. People keep thinking that I've got this shit in the bag because the shit I saw. You never know. It's all about the way people vote, and that's
Hey,
why.
if somebody happens to beat your brisket, they better either be from Texas or at the very least Oklahoma.
See, but there's the cat. We're not just doing brisket this year, so it could just be on preference of food,
Touche, touche.
and
But
that gives more chance to win
yep.
because your chicken may be better than my brisket.
But since we on the same side,
And my goal ain't to win this shit. My goal is the charity events that we're donating to and feeding the
mhm,
jug.
hey,
Because I've told everyone that tries to join, hey, you, so you know, there is no prize except for bragging rights.
so bring
I
your A
don't.
game.
Yeah, bring your A game. Don't go broke trying to buy shit for this motherfucker. But bring your A game. And this is there's been a couple people that are like dude called Reckless. He used to go by Moon Glorious. Uh, he wants to do it to give his YouTube channel a boost. Right? He wants to interview all the fucking contestants that sign up before the gathering. He wants to be the host of all the fucking barbecue cook-off shit talk streams.
Anything for content, you know.
Hey, but it see the beef that we have on the cook-off streams is always fun beef.
Yep, you right. You right.
I said it ain't gonna blow your channel up, not at all.
But it's still
Unless
free
we,
content though.
yeah, unless we get some big names joining this motherfucker, it ain't gonna blow your shit up. Because I did it on my channel, and my channel ain't nothing.
You know what would be fucked up?
Hmm.
It gets like this Juggernaut barbecue cook off gets so fucking big that Shaggy and the Creep come by to be guest judges.
Oh, you know I'm gonna fucking let them know as soon as everything's concrete, and we know
Well,
okay this is fucking day we're gonna do it. This is the fucking time we're gonna do it. Let them know, hey, we're having a barbecue cook-off at the gathering. Y'all should come down and get a plate. All proceeds go to charity.
What'd you say?
You know I'm gonna pop on their fucking stream when they're live and fucking super chat that shit.
Hey, I mean, get as many eyes on it as you possibly can.
As soon as everything's concrete, we know people are going. We know this is going on. Winning. Hey, day 2 of the gather, we're having a fucking barbecue cook-off or some shit whenever the fuck we're doing it.
Again with the pedo shit, bro. Really?
He's a fucking troll. First off, he ain't got the balls to pop on stream. The second off, he's got no fucking information, no solid information or shit, except for the people we fucking denounced.
True.
And the branch of the Juggernaut that is doing this is technically just me and Shocker.
True.
That we're the only people that are involved. So move on with that pedo bullshit. CPN had nothing to do with the first one. He ain't gonna have nothing to do with this one.
And CPN isn't even the pedophile. That would be Shane fucking Coates.
Yeah, Shane Coates ain't got shit to do with this one. He didn't have shit to do with the last one. The first one was me and Dr. Shocker.
And besides,
me and Dr. Shocker, we're doing it for a fucking charity.
And besides, if you really think the Juggernaut is on some pedo bullshit, show proof. Show the proof. For the simple fact that everyone that got caught up in that shit, Shane Coates, jail. That's it.
Which means
barely even, yeah. Okay, fine. Let's say I was. What did I do with him? Oh wait, I gave him a pack of smokes for a deviant horror charm.
Yeah, and as soon as we found out what the fuck he did, we denounced the motherfucker.
I never said I was even friends with the guy.
I'm
never said it. Like, yeah, he may have added me and I added him back, but that was before I knew what the fuck he did. And when I found out what he did, block. Okay, you can get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah.
You can get all the way the fuck up out of here with that bullshit.
Church knew of Shane Coates, not what the fuck he did. It's not like any of us went and hung out at the motherfucker's house. We talked with the guy at the fucking gathering.
And I barely had a conversation with him then.
I talked to him at the fucking pre-party, and that was it.
Fuck you mean I support that shit? Get out of here.
And with the whole CPN shit,
the way I look at that, and you can take this to the fucking bank. Okay, yeah, I am CPN's homie. I'm also Roxy's homie. And I gave Roxy my fucking word that I would stay the fuck out of that drama. And guess
Yeah.
what? I've kept my word to this day. Fuck you.
Mhm. Unlike me, Church's stance is, I'm not fucking in it.
See,
I keep talking that bullshit.
no, I'm not a woman abuser supporter. Because if that were the case, I'd have offed myself a long time ago. I don't put hands on women outside the realm of play, sir.
See, I love the leaps and bounds they fucking take to try and make somebody look bad.
They ain't got shit.
Hey,
They don't.
you
They
cool with
don't.
this motherfucker. You're cool with this motherfucker. So you're into this. No.
Maybe if you
Like,
actually stopped trying to troll me and actually had a conversation with me, you would understand my mindset and where I'm coming from. But since you seem dead set on trying to troll me, you're never gonna understand where my brain is at.
the say it's like the same motherfucker on the last string. Just because you know a motherfucker don't mean shit. And all the shit that they've put out about CPN just showed us, okay, CPN is just as much of an asshole on stream as he is in real life. We all knew CPN was a fucking asshole. No, he bounced from Discord because he don't want to deal with your motherfucker. He don't want in the fucking drama bullshit.
Facts.
Church, when y'all took over the fucking Discord, Church told me, hey, trolls got in, I'm bouncing because I don't want to deal with this shit. I've got better shit to do with my life.
Facts. And watch, you're gonna try and throw shit at the wall to see what sticks. And exactly. And then you're gonna bounce because oh, Scully has been, living his life away from the drama and the bullshit.
Yeah. He's taking a break from the fucking internet because he don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore either. He's found out who his real fucking friends are. The people that'll actually talk to him and figure out his side of the story when bullshit comes up. And not just say, oh, so and so said this, fuck you. Like all the fucking trolls do. They get a little piece of information, they twist and turn it so they can make something stupid out of it. I'm gonna throw my chicken on there.
Don't get it twisted. Doxing is not cool on any level.
But he didn't die.
He may have gotten doxed, but he didn't do it himself.
Yeah.
And I stand by that and I stand by that point. Doxing is not cool, no matter who fucking does it. Well, if he did, I didn't know about it.
If they're trying to pull that, we'll,
Again, if he did, I didn't know about it. So my hands are clean of that shit.
and it was funny. The Oh, no, 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 no. Here's the thing: the one who doxed him, he didn't dox. Snaps doxed him. He didn't dox Snap. The trolls doxed Snap. No, I'm gonna need receipts for that motherfucker. Because it sounds to me like you're going from hearsay. No, because they had information that Scully didn't have. Unlike a lot of y'all, I don't jump to conclusions with people saying shit. Drop the docs. I drop the receipts of him giving the information for the docs, and I'll believe you. And I'm still in that Discord. And so you have a way to send me the information. What up, Trinity? All right. We good for the chicken. Uh,
Yo,
what up, man?
thought I'd check with you. Make sure you got some milk.
Yes.
All right. Vic will be happy to hear it. I'll make sure to tell him next time I talk to him. I checked in with you and you got some milk. You're doing good. What else is good? You barbecuing?
Yep. I got the full rainbow of meat today.
Hell yeah.
Chicken, pork, and steak.
Fucking rights, bro. Now all
Uh,
you need is the candy of meat, and that's bacon.
yeah. Bacon makes everything better.
Oh yeah, chicks, everything make it better. Fucking rights, bro.
Yeah.
I love bacon, bro. I don't even know why, but I love that shit, man. So what's
That,
new? What's new with Johnny? Same old, cooking some brisket.
same
Chicken.
shit. Yeah, same shit, different day.
Oh yeah.
Dealing with fucking trolls in the chat.
Oh yeah. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
I went to the ocean and the redwoods. Took my kids there. Took them to aquarium and shit, bro. Like it's pretty badass, man. Went to a huge ass casino. It was pretty fun, bro.
How'd you fare through the fires?
Well, that's what I did. I went to the ocean to go deal with the fires. Like I ain't gonna sit there and
Yeah. So is your property still in danger, or has that passed? Because I don't keep track of the news.
well, yeah, no, I went up, had a cool vacation, took the kids and shit. I've been wanting to do that since I moved here. The fires were crazy and like scared the shit out of everybody, so we took off. We didn't even know if weed was gonna burn down again. Like weed was on fire and it wasn't just my bowl, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was the town again. A fucking again, dude. This is like the fourth or fifth time the town's tried to burn down.
And people keep moving there.
Well, yeah, because it's weed, bro. It's weed and Mount Shasta, and like it's just
Yeah.
the whole area. It's NorCal. It's hard
Yeah.
for me to explain how this works here. It's not just like one town.
It's like here with hurricanes.
Yeah, yeah, right. Like But no, I meant the appeal of why people move to weed. Like they don't necessarily move to weed itself, but you know, maybe Grenada, maybe Wairika, maybe Mount Shasta, maybe Montague, right? Could be Dunsmuir. It could be you know, clear down to the lake like Shasta. It could be Lakehead. Fuck, you could even live in Redding and come up here a lot. You know, it's only an hour away.
Yeah.
I mean, and shit, there's a lot of people who do that. They take off almost every day and go up to Memphis, or they go down to Redding, and like I said, it's only an hour, and then you're in the city. You go fuck off all damn day, have all your city friends, do whatever fuck you want, then drive home. Yeah. Like if gas was cheaper, that would be a bigger option. It's just $6 a fucking gallon, man. Like who really wants to go to the city when it costs you $30-40 to go every time, you know?
See, that's what I love about Texas.
What's that?
Diesel's less than $5.
Cheap gas?
Yeah, unleaded is actually dropped down to 3 something.
Oh, don't you dare fucking say that to me.
It's like I think the last one I saw was like 341.
Don't you dare say shit like that, bro. Fucking Kimmy still pay $5.99, dude. It never changed the whole summer.
Our diesel didn't even hit $6. It got close.
Remember, I live in California, right?
Yeah.
I live in NorCal, which is technically not California, but apparently California thinks that NorCal is part of it, so we have to live under their regime. But trust me, we are not part of them. Like, them motherfuckers know it every time we talk to them. We ain't nothing to do with you except for stealing our wood and our fucking water and all our resources. And then you say you give us money for it, but you don't give us no goddamn money. How come the North is so poor compared to everywhere else with your fucking Silicon Valley and your fucking, you fucking assholes?
And then with the
all
law
your homeless problems, fuck, idiots.
And then with the car laws they're trying to pass, that
Yeah, right?
no new gas powered car will be sold in California after the year 2030 something.
Watch that shit get repealed 2 months after it's initiated. Fuck.
Well, no, but if you look at the wording of the law, no new car will be sold gas powered. Means you'll still have all the old gas guzzlers
that are going to just start increasing in value like exponentially.
Yeah. Actually, they'll go up in price.
No, yeah, they will. They'll go up in price. The second that you say that they're not allowed anymore and you have to fucking refuel off the grid that they shut down all the time, yeah, gas cars will go through the fucking roof.
Yeah. So the old junker that people got in their backyards, fix that bitch up and be able to sell it for a mint.
Either that or just don't let it deteriorate to shit, you know, fix it just before. That's kind of what I would do with my my Dakota, I guess.
No, you sell it afterwards when everyone's looking for a fucking gas car and they can't buy one.
Right?
So you sell them yours. The one you're sell an extra one you got.
Sell my extra car? Fuck that.
Yeah. And then
until I die, bro.
And then people are going to be going just crossing state lines to buy gas cars too.
Oh yeah, you know that's coming right there.
Oh yeah.
Go get the other juice, not that juice. Oh shit, sorry.
State legislation on shit like that don't work because you could just hop the border, buy one, and come back.
I'm watching some shit about ancient aliens and UFOs. Trying to get educated on the UFO subject, you know. What a fucking wonderful year what a wonderful time the 20s are, you know. Like holy shit. The fucking government comes out and tells us that aliens are real and UFOs are there, and nobody seems to give a shit or just didn't even notice because of fucking myocarditis and all the other fucking crazy shit going on in Russia. You know?
Oh, dude, scientists have been saying they're real for a long time.
But nobody listens because the same thing as murder hornets, dude. Like we completely skipped it. Like murder hornets were around for like 2 days, and then everybody's like, "Oh, okay, well, more shit," you know? Fucking
Yeah.
Trump, man. Fucking the election. Fucking the shot, you know? All the fucking coof, man. Like, dude. And then aliens come out and they're like, "Hey, we don't know what this shit is, and we're gonna investigate it. We think they're real. Fucking, they're probably real." And then everybody's like, "What? You said fucking take another shot?"
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with all of that. The media is trolling. They are trolling. And here's how. Think about it. Trolls throw anything to the wall and hope it sticks. Look at what the government did.
It's usually a pretty good troll maneuver, yeah. Start talking mad shit and wait till the one that triggers you, yeah.
They took everything they had, because think about it. COVID was over within a year. Like everyone stopped talking about COVID. Everyone stopped talking about the murder hornets. Everyone stopped really talking about basically everything.
Pretty much, you're right. Pretty much everything. Like we can't talk about Hunter. We can't talk about fucking anything, bro. We can't talk about Ashley's diary. We can't talk about the fucking Rones. We can't talk about why kids are getting heart attacks. You're right. Like they pretty much just want to shit on everything. That we can't talk about the credit card company that's wanting to take away your ability to buy a gun right now. Guess they're tracking people down. Visa said this. They got told by
There's a credit card company that's trying to keep people from buying guns.
Yeah, Visa is right now. They're tracking purchases. So if you go in there and pay with your Visa card, then they flag you instantly to the government and everything.
The government already knew you're buying that gun because you got to register the motherfucker.
Yeah, but
they do a federal background check.
Yeah, but it's never been that the financial institutions reported shit like this, but they're doing it now. They're reporting ammunition, like everything, which is crazy. Is they already had those metrics, but they didn't report them, you know, because it was consumer privacy, right? Like whatever you spend your money on, they're not supposed to give a shit. They're just supposed to give you your money. But now they're getting themselves involved. This is just recently, like fucking a week ago or something.
All that's going to do is make people
go pay cash.
Yeah, pay cash.
Yeah, I'll go to the fucking ATM and take all my money out there. I'll go straight to the bank and be like, give me my motherfucking money. And then I'll go right down to the shop and pay him cash, bro. And I'll still fill out all the fucking government paper, fuck all goddamn bullshit they want me to. Which is a bunch of bullshit because you think criminals give a fuck, bro? Like, you think they fucking care when they go out and get weapons? They don't give a fuck.
It'll either do one of two things. Force you to go street and get a gun that's potentially been used in a homicide, or like you just said, go to the bank, take out all the money you've been saving to purchase this gun with your debit card / use your credit card to get it, and just go in there with a fucking gang of cash, slap that bitch on the fucking table, be like,
"Yep, what's mine now? Yep, here's your money in full, like right here, right now, bro. You ain't got to wait for no fucking couple minutes. You ain't got to wait for shit. See how fast that card was? My cash is faster, bitch."
Yeah, it is going to halt some people because the price of some guns is kind of stupid. And they'd be worried about getting stopped on the way there and cops finding a large amount of cash.
Yeah, well, that's what this is designed to do because, yeah, like you just said, people running around with that much cash. And then I guess they're supposed to report anything that's a large purchase like that, too. So if you go in there, you try to buy a gun
Here's
for
the
3,
way.
4, 5 grand.
Here's a way around all of this. What can you buy online that won't raise any red flags but still get a firearm in your hand?
3D printer.
Your concealed carry? Can you get that online?
No.
No. You're thinking y'all are thinking too grand scale. Parts.
Oh,
Yeah, you're probably right. Yes, you can probably buy just everything already.
You
The-
can buy parts online.
one part will raise flags. The auto sear will raise flags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because that's the
exactly.
part
That's what I'm thinking too. You try to purchase a rifled barrel and they're gonna fucking freak, dude. They'll be at your door. What do you need that for?
Oh no, dude, I buy parts all the time.
Really? I don't think. Is it really like that? You can go home and build your own gun just like you could build your own PC?
Yeah.
Which part is actually registered then? The firing pin or what? What's the one that actually has the register?
The auto
The firing. Yep.
The
That's
auto
the only
sear,
thing.
what
That's the
sets
only part
the
that.
fire.
Yep. And that's the part you have to register.
Yeah,
Everything else you can buy online. No
because
problem.
you use that to repair the gun.
Well, it
If
seems
you
like a
should so
good
happen
way
to, if you should so happen to buy 2 of every part that you need, one to replace the parts on the old weapon, and one to, I don't know, build an entirely new weapon, then I don't know what else to tell you.
That's how I ended up with a couple of unregistered AKs that have already been seized by the police.
Allegedly in Minecraft, right? He's like, no, this shit's a real life, bitch.
No, they found them in a fucking field behind the house.
Jeez. Previous owner.
They know whose guns they are. They just weren't registered to nobody, and nobody claimed them.
My question is, why the fuck were they on your property like that?
They weren't on my property. They were buried in the field behind the property.
So it's technically
And they were
fair
digging
game.
for water. They were putting new utility lines in, digging a hole, and they just happened to run across cash.
Aha.
And it got
And it's
reported.
on,
And since
know,
nobody
it's-
claimed them, they were unregistered. The police station just added it to their arsenal.
I mean, it's on nobody's land. Nobody's claiming them. They're not, don't belong to anybody officially. There you go.
Yeah. We know that because one of the where my father-in-law lives, he's got officers that live all around him, and one of them come over. Yeah, we found these guns in that field back here behind the property, and since nobody's claimed them, the force just got these new guns. Pulled it out. He goes, it looks familiar, motherfucker. You know where that came from.
Yeah.
Gotta love a good old fashioned weapons cache.
Yeah, there seems like there's a lot of shit going on though, man. Like, I don't know. Been listening. The one that's kind of interesting lately, like Dennison got me into this, watching the Law and Crime network thing or whatever. They've been doing the trials ever since Johnny Depp, you know. It's been kind of a little interesting. And the one I've been watching recently is the Alex Jones one. Like he's gonna lose it really fucking bad. And the reason is not because he's guilty as a bitch. It's because Alex can't stop being Alex when they fucking question him. Like they go up there and they try to ask him yes or no questions, and he just goes fucking crazy, man. The goddamn Chacons, they're turning the frogs gate. And they're like, Alex, no, we just need to know how much money is your bank account. The fucking Chacons. And they're like, oh my god, bro.
Well, no, here's it's exactly that. All they want to know is did he profit from the defamation that he made?
That's what they're trying to determine right now.
And he won't come out and say, "Yes, I made money."
Well,
And
that's
since he
that's. I mean, it's obvious, but I don't know if he was making money. Dude, he made money regardless, like whether it was that story or a different story. And you can't exactly say, well, he profited his whole company, or you would only have to say for that certain amount of days or that certain amount of shows. And even then,
his
during the whole Sandy Hook thing, he didn't focus on it every day. It was just something he talked about, like a couple shows, and it was a couple weeks, like a few times here and there.
yeah, but it fueled the fire.
And I'm gonna actually say that he was probably pretty popular before this. That kind of got him shit on, but as soon as he was banned is what made him the most popular. And now he's fucking holy shit, he's crazy popular, bro.
I used to watch Alex Jones, dude. Every fucking show he did, he mentioned some kind of conspiracy theory of how this wasn't fucking this wasn't real, this wasn't real, this wasn't real.
At first, yeah, he was saying there were crisis actors and shit, yeah.
Up until he got banned.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's about the only thing that changed him is when he kind of got in trouble a little bit. They said it was 4 years ago when they brought this shit up on him.
Yeah. And he's part of the reason that that fucking pizza joint got raided by a guy with a gun trying to save the children. He's the one that started the Pizzagate bullshit. Hey, what up, Dustin?
My thing is it's infotainment. It's not supposed to be the gospel. You're not supposed
But
to sit there and fucking cling on to anything anyone fucking says, man. I don't even care if it was the word of Jesus himself, dude. It's not supposed to be the end all be all of every damn thing.
but here's the problem. There's not that many people out there that will actually go and look for the fucking receipt. They
No,
they
no,
hear what
not
he
many
says
people
and
do.
they take the gospel.
Yeah, no, you're right. We have way too many sheeple that'll watch CNN and they believe every damn thing that Don Lemon says, and then it's the gospel truth from there. And then they go out and repeat this fucking verbal diarrhea to everybody else, thinking that they're educated somehow. When in fact, the reality is you don't know shit. You just had some talking head on the fucking boob tube there tell you. You don't fucking know. You weren't actually there.
Yeah, like you were talking about the ancient alien shit recently, and earlier you were talking about that, and recently they supposedly found a giant alien skeleton in Africa. I haven't been able to look into
Fucking
it.
standing.
I haven't been able to look into it, but considering the picture that they used looks oddly similar to the one that was shown in Prometheus,
Mm,
kind of sketchy.
mm.
Did
We
someone
need
just
to
use
know.
the skeleton pictures from Prometheus and say, "Oh, we found this"?
That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I need to know a lot more. I'm not gonna try to put it like out of uh, the realm of reality, but it's not very plausible. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. It's just not plausible. But I mean, maybe if more mainstream came out, maybe if some actual archaeologists went there, did like an official dig, it was like
Well, like
sanctioned, or something.
I just saw that shit on YouTube before I started my stream, so I
Oh,
didn't
geez.
have time to look it up. Normally, I look shit like that up and like, how much of this is actually true? Like they're saying, another one I've got to look into is they're saying they found the remains of a human civilization in America older than the oldest known human civilization in Africa. And that could just mean that evolution happened in two places. Which is highly plausible considering what everyone, through the standards of evolution, we were water based first. Oh, so we weren't bound by land borders. So creatures could have crawled out of the fucking water anywhere.
Sorry, bro. I'm distracted as shit. My kids jumping all over here, trying to get them in their spots so they're watching their shows and getting chilled out. We got skews, so I got to get them all, chillerated.
All right, later, Scully.
I thought they were chilled, and then they decided to come and fuck with me right in the middle of Ancient Alien talk here. But that's okay. It's what they get to do. Speaking of which, though, on the Ancient Alien, my favorite one of the whole Ancient Alien theory is Action Bronson, or Traveling the Stars with Action Bronson watching Ancient Alien. Like, that's actually the best, bro. It's a bunch of dudes sitting around just getting high as hell, hitting the dab and smoking and trying to watch Ancient Aliens and have no idea what the fuck's going on. It's great.
I used to watch Ancient Alien Theory quite a bit, and I'm still trying to figure out what's up with that dude's hair.
Oh, with Sergio's hair? Oh yeah, that shit's wild. You're talking about the "It's not aliens, but it's probably aliens" guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude that looks like he got hit by a fucking electrical socket.
Yeah, his name's Sergio something or other, or Sergi or Squiggly or who fuck cares. It's something crazy.
What's funny,
You gotta give it up to that guy though. He made a whole like career and living off of crazy hair and Ancient Aliens, you know?
Oh yeah.
That dude's rich. He's traveled the world. He's been to Sacsayhuamán, Machu Picchu, you know? He's been all
not
around.
knocking the dude's hustle. Shit.
Oh, he's got a super hustle, man. His hair's kind of whack, but shit, if you need to, I mean, I don't know. Look at Don King, man. Apparently, whack hair is like the way to go.
But watching that, looking at that kind of shit, it's like, man, I chose the wrong line of business.
You could have been up here with a funky hairdo, just talk about crazy Ancient Alien bullshit, and people would just buy it.
No, if I would have continued my education and went through the science field, I've got a guy that I talk to that his hustle is fucking great. The people he works for pays him to go to the North and South Pole just to find the North and South Pole.
Nice.
And
like the magnetic one?
Yeah, the magnetic North and South Pole.
Yeah, because it moves all the time.
Collect meteorite fragments.
Nice. What's your opinion on the Ancient Alien theory there, Church? You like to watch that shit? You like to watch it with Action Bronson? Okay.
I haven't even seen any newer episodes. I used to watch that shit back like a couple of years ago, but I haven't seen anything really.
It's because the new episodes fucking suck donkey balls, man. Like they're not even that good. That's why I said Action Bronson watches Ancient Aliens is better than Ancient Aliens, man. Fuck.
But no, that the dude I know in his fucking contract with who he works for, any celestial event that happens, he gets paid to go and watch it.
Oh yeah, bro. Dude, that's the fucking life right there. You fucking
and it kind of helps
get to go cruise around, get high, watch the stars, fucking go look at
different cool places all over the earth. Write some book about how you think aliens came here and bopped like some women. Damn, bro.
And I was like,
Even
dude,
come out and say George Washington was a hybrid and shit. Like, dang, dude.
I've asked him, how the fuck did you find this job? He said they came to me after I got my first Guinness record. Motherfucker.
Well, you can't, man. That's a cliffhanger. I love the way you tell stories, bro. What was the record?
I forget which one was his first one. He's got 8 of them now. They're all in
Most
math.
one-handed claps in a second, or like in a minute.
No, it's like he's
Something. He did something.
Some pi to the farthest number, fucking most prime numbers recited, shit like that. It's like it's all number shit. I'm like, motherfucker, dude.
So what you're saying is your friend's a fucking AI and not a human, huh?
Almost.
I got a weird friend like that.
His name's
part
Landon
cyborg.
Carnolo. He looks to be like 70 years old now. He's probably 60.
Crazy. I have a friend who's a tiny bit younger than me, and he's like part cyborg. This fucker learned Russian in like 2 months and can read it and write it and shit, speak it like pretty much perfectly.
I don't know.
Learned guitar in like 2 or 3 months, man. Can play like pretty much song he hears. Like, god dang, dude, he's weird. However, he suffers from social disorder, right? Like, yeah, guy couldn't get a girl to save his fucking. Not that he's unattractive or anything like that, bro. Like, lots of girls hit on him. It's just he fucks it up every time, man. He can't seem to keep it together, you know. Or like social situations, we go out to a party and everything's all fun, but he's over there standing talking to himself in the fucking corner or singing music to himself. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be over here, like hitting on these chicks, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh no,
Right?
from the stories I've heard, Landon gets his.
Not my friend, dude. He's kind of, like I say, he's socially awkward. Price for being that intelligent, I think.
Well, some people are like that. They focus more on their intelligence side and social shit.
Yeah, this fucker is pure book smart, not street smart, like at all, bro. Like there is no street smarts.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why he has them is because he has friends with street smarts that are around him, which actually I think makes him even more intelligent for the fact that he doesn't know. So he surrounds himself with people who do know. And then because he knows shit ton more than they do, you know,
it also makes him more dangerous.
Kind of. He's kind of, yeah, he could be, but my friend's not like that, bro. He's fucking actually really awesome, super sweet guy. I'm fucking kind, and got a good woman and a good kid and a good job, and he's gonna be the district manager of the Safeway here pretty quick too. He did that shit in under a year. He went from working in the meat department of all places. Guy's got a fucking a degree from somewhere in Montana. I can't remember what the fuck college is for computer science, man. He can make a fucking video game. And he left college and then went and worked in a restaurant, became a manager, and then quit that shit and decided to go work in the meat department at Safeway. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, I don't know. No explanation for it.
He wanted a new skill.
Yeah, he just likes doing what he likes doing, man. I'm not gonna knock on him, man. He's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Like it just is weird to me.
What I mean by dangerous is he's got people around him that could be stupid, and he could tell them how to do it and not get in trouble.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens. Or kind of, yeah, what was happening before I left that place, that godforsaken shithole. I don't live there no more, so I don't really know, like on a day-to-day. I do know that things still work the same way, which I'm surprised. I'm like, didn't you guys all go legal? Yeah, but no one can go there. Costs too much to get your license. So it's still just the same game as it always was, man. Fuck. If I was there, I'd still be trapped in it. So I'm glad I left. I'm glad I'm like in a place where it's 100% legal. have plants and I don't get any kind of repercussion or any kind of sort of sneer, anything. It's a culture. It's a lifestyle, man. Like nobody's gonna ever try to judge you for it. You could walk around with a big old fat marijuana shirt and so what? Right? The name of the town is weed, for fuck's sake, man.
There was a guy that popped on here a couple times now that he grows his own shit. He just randomly ran across my shit and just hopped on it.
Hell yeah, bro.
And he was sitting there showing off his shit. He makes money not growing and selling his shit, but just growing it. He uses the process, and he's got a sponsor.
Yep.
And he didn't pay for one thing when his fucking set. It was all fucking given to him by sponsors.
Yeah, if you do it right, shit, you can get your whole crop paid for, and you don't even have to do shit with it. You throw the whole thing away at the end. Still made money. Over in the ocean in Oregon and shit, they totally give away outdoor weed. They give it away for free, dude. You can drive by. You know how like sometimes there's a free box outside where people are just like getting rid of whatever, fucking a chair, you know, old shitty washer or something. Yeah, there's boxes of weed in over by the ocean and shit. And straight up roll up, somebody's just giving away 5 pounds of weed because they don't fucking care. It's the craziest shit I've ever heard of out here, man. Like, fuck, I always dreamed about it when I lived in Dakotas, you know what I mean? In Dakota, you get in trouble for a fucking seed.
Same here.
Yeah.
There's motherfuckers giving away weed over there, and over here, we go through dry spells.
Right? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on? There are people who just don't even care about it. Bury it in their, you know, back in the yard, back in the mulch, and turn it into fertilizer. Give it away for free. Fucking press it. Make dab. There's people like Hippie, Wandering Hippie on YouTube. They make dab out of their plants and then give the shit away because they can't smoke dab and they don't care. And it's crazy fire good, man. They just don't care. Fuck, I make hash and give it away sometimes because I just make too much hash sometimes, man. I don't need fucking a half a pound of hash, bro. Like, who the fuck needs that? But that's what comes out when you're doing 10 pounds, you know? Yeah, but that's what comes out when you're doing an ass ton of plants and you're kind of been fucking around all afternoon, you know?
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, right. And then what the fuck are you gonna do with it? You can only press so much of it. Like, goddamn, you know. And I'm not out here selling it on the street, nor would I want to. So yeah, you just fucking give it to your friends and family and people. Meet some dude at the gas station and be like, "Here, have a hash coin."
Not even have a hash coin. It's, bro, make some edibles
for real, dude. People use them around here, man. They don't pay for nothing with them, but it's a thing. People have hash coins and they give them to each other. And we use them in these little circle dial, like a little a press thing. It's like a cylinder with a little fucking screw dial thing at the end of it, man. You just press out coins.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking stupid, man. They've been doing that for too long, though. I think that's why the culture is all out of control. Because, I mean, how long has it been that the Emerald Triangle's been going? Shit, ever since any of us can fucking remember. How long has BC been doing it? British Columbia. Shit, before I can even fucking remember. And I know that they called it Maui Wowie clear back in the motherfucker 60s. So they've been doing this shit, you know what I mean? It's a hard ass culture. I'm just wondering when the rest of the fucking country is gonna catch the fuck up.
It's gonna take a national thing to do it.
What's gonna have to happen is New York and New Jersey are gonna have to press for national legalization.
You know, it would have to take the huge cities. It'd have to take Chicago and New York and yeah, like you said, Jersey, Washington itself to do it. LA is big, but it's not big enough by itself, you know.
Because even in the legal states, what people still haven't picked up on, it's still federally criminalized.
Exactly.
You can still get in trouble with the shit.
And that's actually here too is yeah, we all know that the feds can still fuck us all up for it, but in Cali there's been enough like battles between that because the feds used to come and fuck up dispensaries in the very beginning. I don't know if you guys remember that, but Cali dispensaries would get raided all the fucking time back in the day. You know what's crazy? There's something that just changed last year or this year. I'm not sure, but it's a brand new thing. They take debit cards now. You can use your debit card at the fucking dispensary now. Yeah, no, that you weren't able to do this. They used to just be cash only for like the crazy longest time because of the stupid banks and the federal government, whatever thing we were just talking about. But something's different now. And the way that they skirted it out is they would put an ATM in the dispensary and then you could use the ATM. But something's changed now. You can straight up just use a point of sale and you can sell just like Burger King, man.
It fucked up
order your weed and get it.
I guarantee you that fucked up someone's business because somebody paid to put that ATM in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. There was ATMs and ass tons of dispensaries for like quite a while, and they're starting to disappear left and right because people don't want to pay that fucking. And a lot of time, it's the maximum fine on that ATM too. You know, $5 and $7 and shit. It's fucking crazy. Well, yeah, like I said, you guys are 100% right on that. It takes a federal mandate. Like, and I don't want to give the guy like any sort of credit or any ideas of how to be cool, but Jesus, how bad he's fucking everything up. That's something he could at least do to make us not say he's the worst president that ever lived, you know? Because as it's going on right now, that motherfucker's going to be like history's worst one. There's no joke. Shaking hands with ghosts and shit, getting lost on stage. Oh, fuck, where'd Johnny go? Hopefully he'll be back. I give him like 2 minutes, Church. And if he don't show up, I'm going to bounce because I don't want to run his show without him, you know?
I mean, you can. Nobody's going to stop you. Like, it's just,
nah, it's a respect for. It's a juggalo respect thing for Johnny, man.
He'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully. That's usually what happens is his internet just goes dumb and then he can reconnect. But yeah, to go on with that little bit of that rant though, I don't even know why I'm on it, but yeah, I think that's something that he could maybe redeem himself, or even the next one coming in. It's high time. You guys have talked about it long enough. Enough states are legal. I think the majority is legal in the country right now.
Yep, the vast majority of the country is totally legal.
Right.
If
either rec or medical. So I mean, god dang, dude. Here's what I'm going to say. Make a federal mandate, right? To just, I guess, not even legalize it, but just completely decriminalize it. Take it off of Schedule 1. Stop trying to like regulate it and then leave it into the state's hands. And then if you're going to make some sort of regulation, make it on like how high the THC can possibly be in like plant, or, you know what I mean? Or concentrates have to be like through the FDA, or, you know what I mean? If you're going to regulate in those ways, but, you know, try to do it like you do to alcohol or something, or cigarettes. But other than that, fuck. Get out of here with this whole trying to tell everybody we can't do what we want.
Put it this way. Treat it like it is. Treat it like moonshine. Treat it like moonshine.
Yeah. There you go.
A certain level of alcohol content in moonshine makes it illegal to sell.
Right.
If you like, put it this way, like, any of the harsh, like, fuck your brain up strains, that's still totally illegal. Don't, like, keep those black markets, like
Mhm.
fucking moon rocks, sun rocks, all that fun shit.
Mhm.
Keep that black market. Shit like basically
There
like
you are. You bet.
Reggie.
My fucking
I don't know. Here in Cali, though, you can buy moon rocks, sun rocks, concentrates. We have it all. We have every single variant of marijuana or THC you can get. We got it. We got vape oil, just normal vape oil for your vape. We got fucking, you know what I mean? Extracts, concentrates, man, fucking distillates. It's insane, dude. Butter, fucking drinks, all of it, dude. And it's all in the damn store every time you go in there, too. You could buy butter right at the fucking store. You can even buy.
Okay, then. Let me rephrase then. Don't keep it black market. Make it medicinal. Like you have to have a medical
That would
card
be better.
in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have a medical card in order to get the high end strains, like your train wrecks, your shit like that.
I kind of agree with you on that. Like, but my only caveat would be that it'd have to be easier to get your medical cards then, or
Yep.
more reasons to be able to get them. Like, you can't have it hard to get that card and expensive to get that card. That's kind of just defeats the whole point of why I would go in the store and get it. And plus, I would like my shit cheaper too if I got a medical card. I don't want to spend recreational price.
Or counter argument, you up the CBD in the higher end THC content, like the higher end, like that higher end strains. You have to up the CBD content in order to
Qualify as medical?
no, not qualify as medical.
Oh.
Sell it rec.
Oh, okay.
Because
I see, I see that. I see something like that. Sure.
Because then it's like you're literally buying a beer.
Yeah.
Like you're still getting fucked up, but it takes a little bit longer.
The only difference in between rec and medical here is the amount you can grow and buy. Like that's all that changes with medical. If you got a med card, you can grow 99 plants and you can go to the store and buy a 1/4 pound of weed. If it's just recreational, you can only have 6 plants and you can only get 1 ounce of weed. And you can carry 2 ounces with you and you can transport all 6 of your plants too. Right? But you just can't be transporting 99 of them unless you got your medical card. And then they don't care. And then what's kind of crazy about that law too is they don't specify the size of them, so they don't care if it's 99 clones or 99 fucking trees, dude. They don't give a shit. It's just 99 of them total.
I'm gonna bring this up too. Transporting. How do you legalize that?
Well, I mean, in California, it's like I said, it's part of weight.
I mean nationwide transport, not just
that has to be legal from state to state. It just has to be federally, because here's the problem: you run through Colorado and you're trying to go to Minnesota. Well, you got to go through fucking Nebraska to do that, and South Dakota to do that. Both those states are used to be illegal. So you're running through there, you get pulled over, you're instantly a fucking drug mule. And they don't fucking care either if you got a medical card, because they don't respect that in their state. They don't care that you're in a different state with that. People actually got in trouble for this for a little while. And then something happened and we changed the law, and it was you wouldn't get in any trouble as long as you had a medical card from the state that you left from, and you were only traveling to the other place and you didn't stay, like you didn't pull over and stay. You could go get gas or something, take a shit in the shower, but you can't spend the night with you. Yeah, you can't sleep and spend the night with your weed. It's got to go from one legal place straight to the other. That's what South Dakota did about that law. And they still bust people left and right for bringing illegal shit every goddamn day.
Because it's a cash cow for
That
everybody
is what
involved.
it is. It's revenue. I mean, think about that, because you can do civil forfeiture. So the second that I pull you over and you got a joint in your car, all of a sudden I can fucking extort you for a ticket. I can kidnap you and extort you, and then and blackmail you most likely. And then on top of that, I can fucking take your shit from you. Like, that's pretty much what they say, right? That's what the government says they can do. All because
That's
they found a
why-
fucking joint.
That's why we need it to be federally legal. Just like
You know
drinking a
what
beer.
I just said is true. This has happened to people before. This is 100%
Oh, no, I know.
happened in our country. A person with a fucking plant that they rolled up in another fucking plant and they lit on fire. They were consuming it, and all of a sudden, this person's goddamn criminal, spending years in prison, dude. Most of them black too, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is been in prison, and we're wondering, well, why don't we got dads in the homes? Well, what the fuck you think, stupid? Is you're locking people up for plants? Look at you, fucking. What did you think was happening? And then you're putting alcohol in casinos and fucking everything. You do it to natives, you do it to everybody, but you can't do it in Martha's Vineyard, though. Can't take 50 immigrants, so you lose your fucking mind. We simply don't have housing for 50 extra people, even though you got all these fucking mansions, shit tons of fucking room on them, dickheads. So what you're really saying is you don't give a shit what happens to us, just as long as it's not in your backyard, right? That's always how it is, right? I don't care if there's a recycling center, just don't put it in our community. I don't want that landfill in our town. You know, that's what it always is, right? All those migrants trash. They fucking said that the 50 people that were sent there by DeSantis, they called them trash. The people of Martha Vineyard fucking said, "Oh, it was like dropping trash on our curb." That's how they refer to the Venezuelans that showed up. But then they scream in our ear though, diversity and we love the migrants and fucking right. That's what the message is that they say to us.
Job. They love the migrants when they provide a service.
Yeah. When you're cleaning the pool and mowing the fucking grass, no problem with you. When you're taking care of the kids that they don't pay attention to, sure, then everybody loves your little migrant worker. But the second you have to house them and clean them and feed them and make sure they have an education and a prosperous life and a pursuit of happiness and liberty, oh no, can't have that. Can't have that.
Nope.
You know, because we got 50 rooms and fucking 7 bathrooms in our fucking 55,000 square acre fucking mansion. Can't put up a couple tents like fucking Biden or bumbling fucking Obama did for his goddamn birthday party. He had 1,000 visitors or some shit to his birthday party, bro. Fucking whole shit ton of people spend the night, man. No big deal, dude. No big deal. But 50 motherfuckers to show up and a heart attack. 36 hours later, they're gone. We're not supposed to talk about that because the people that went into our building, the fucking people's house, when the people went in the people's house, they're still in there for 2 years. But remember, it was mostly peaceful, though. Remember, it was mostly peaceful when they burned down a fucking federal building in Seattle. When they're fucking smashing cops, police stations up in Minneapolis, that's mostly peaceful. You tell me where protesting is supposed to be peaceful, right? Isn't that what Don Lemon fucking said? But when we went into the people's house, though, oh my God, it was the worst. Holy fuck, the trunketing or the honketing was the worst thing ever happened. They went around and fed homeless, cleaned up graffiti, cleaned their fucking streets up, hung out in their trucks and fucking sang and partied and honked their horns. Dear God, it was the end of earth. We had to bring in fucking horses and the military, stomp a little old ladies in fucking wheelchairs because it was so bad because the liberals couldn't sleep at night because of fucking honking the horns, right? When Justin Castro come in there and took everybody's fucking money that were donating to help these people with fuel and, food, clean up your town. fucking say, hey man, we don't like wearing our fucking muzzles and we don't like fucking taking your magic potion, you dickheads. But no, gotta shut that down. Shut that down. Send the military in there. But it's okay. Mostly peaceful if you burn down your city and loot a fucking J.C. Penney's, you know, go in there and fuck up Macy's and fucking record numbers, man. Go to goddamn Walgreens and steal from it so fucking bad that it has to shut down 7 of them in the fucking city. But that's okay because, you know, you could steal up to $950 worth of shit and not have to go to jail, bro. It's totally fine. Just don't say anything about you know, the status quo. Just don't talk about the elites, man. Just don't talk about old Willie G there fucking buying up all the land in Cali so he can grow his fucking soybeans. Tell you can't have meat, but he's gonna go ahead and have some meat. But you can't have meat no more though, because them cows are farting and fucking up the environment, you know. And you should eat bugs. You should actually have nothing and be happy about it. Like, that's what they say to us, even though they got fucking yachts, private jets, well, fucking palatial ass mansions, fucking whole goddamn islands are doing perverted ass shit to kids. You know what I mean? But this shit's fine though. Fine. But you can't, but you get mad about a guy who fucking goes and swims with a bunch of other women and wins because he's cheating with a fucking propeller and you call it out. Oh my dear God, it's the end of everything. Even though children are dying of fucking heart attacks, there's this thing called sudden adult death syndrome now. Who the fuck ever heard of that? People just fall asleep and fucking die just in their sleeps. When the fuck did that happen to a normal, healthy adult? Right? Never. But it's okay. It's part of life now, guys. Just shut up and deal with it because, you know, the people in power, they don't want you to pay attention. They just want you to consume product. Right? Be mad at yourself because it's all your fucking fault that you drive around your car and you work your little fucking ass off every day to put your kids through fucking school and try to pay your fucking bills you're told to. Right? Because you're told you have to pay insurance. What's that?
I don't have kids.
Well, but you get what I'm saying, though. You're told you have to have insurance, though. You're told you have to pay your fucking taxes. You're told you have to buy your house again and again and again, even though you already paid for the son bitch. You have to pay the property taxes again every fucking year. Motherfucker, I didn't buy it every year, did I? Only bought it the once. Why are you doing it to me every fucking year like I bought it again? It's fine, whatever, cool, because I understand it helps with the roads and the fucking schools and the goddamn hospital. Cool, but why don't you make them things work instead of fucking trying to kill people at the fucking hospital and indoctrinate my kids at the goddamn school? Telling them fucking drag queen story time's a good thing, you fucking libtards. Like, bro, there's gonna come a point, man, where people are just gonna say, hey, why am I following the rules and nobody else is? Do the rules even fucking matter anymore? And I'm actually going to submit to you that they do. They always matter. They're going to always matter. Even when everything falls to shit, that's the time they're going to matter the most. Like those of us who do want to follow the rules that we set for each other, right? The belief that you can run your mouth, motherfucker, and you can defend yourself. And you have the right to secure your shit and call it your shit. And guess what? You don't have to tell on yourself. You could plead the fifth, motherfucker. Shut your damn mouth. It's fine.
Pleading the fifth is actually an amendment that most people don't actively take advantage of. Because
this is the best one ever.
It is the best one ever. But they would rather flex on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what have you, and they don't realize that's self-incrimination regardless. Because one, it's on the internet. Two, it can be used against you in a court of law. And three, if you don't understand this,
right,
you're part of the problem.
You know, I'm actually gonna back up for 1 second and kind of half apologize to you guys. I didn't mean to come down so heady. It's just shit like in my head that I think about sometimes. I think we all think about shit like this a little bit. I ain't trying to come out aggro against anybody. It's just stuff I'm thinking.
This
No,
is fresh and this is
Right.
poor.
And here's the other thing is like, I appreciate even having the discussion. Like, I
Mhm.
appreciate you guys letting me rant a little bit, but I ain't trying to be about that either. You know what I mean? I want to live my
Nah,
best life
you're
like
right.
I've been.
We're having hold up. We're having a discussion. If we were having a
Yeah.
debate, I would have brought
Yeah.
up. I would have had to bring up facts.
Right. But it's just a discussion based on feeling, observation, and opinion. That's really all I shared right now. Some of the things are true, but mostly the way I expressed it, it's all my opinion. It's all my observation. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. But until I get proven that, or I decide that I'm wrong, I'm gonna think the
You are
shit's
never
right.
actually wrong. You are mistaken until proven.
Well,
Until
that's it. Yeah,
corrected. You are
that's
mistaken
it. Yeah.
until corrected.
That's right. I think the problem is when people are to become diehard in their belief and, oh, this is right no matter what. Now anything that conflicts with my belief
Only a
system or
Sith deals
my
in
reality,
absolute.
I'm gonna shut it down and I can't handle it. That's not okay.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
He may come back. I don't know.
I mean, we were having a pleasant discussion. I don't know why he decided to leave.
No, I think he did. He's on his phone, I think, and I think he hit the wrong button. He's not one to just bounce like that. Yeah, he's back. Oh, shit. Fuck. Stop muting the motherfucker and get him on stream. Damn.
Jeez, I don't know what happened there. My phone freaked out for a second. You said
Nah.
only the Sith deal in absolutes, and then boom, I was gone. I was like, damn, well, that's absolutely some shit right there.
He was like, Church dropped a bomb and kicked his fucking ass out.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus, bro, I was just apologizing for ranting too. Only a Sith deals in absolute, you fuck Trinity. Boom.
What do you think about? I think it's Illinois. I think it's Illinois that's passing that new law where
Mm.
the no cash bails for damn near everything,
Yep.
That's
and
insane.
they will no longer be picking up they'll no longer be removing trespassers from property, and they have to wait 48 hours before they someone violates house arrest to go get them.
I want to strongly contradict that with, did you hear what Orange Man Bad said? If he gets back in office, he said that he wants to execute drug dealers and human traffickers. If you get caught with excess amount of drugs and you're peddling it and pushing it, this is a death penalty. And if you get caught with trafficking humans, kidnapping, any of the like, right? Just trafficking humans, execution, motherfucker.
I agree with the trafficking humans. With
Right.
the drug dealing, it depends on the drugs and the amount.
Well, he means people like bringing in fentanyl, hundreds of kilos of fentanyl and shit, cartel fucking crazy fuckers.
Shit that kills people.
Yeah, he doesn't mean the guy on the side of the road with a quarter sack of weed, bro. Like, that guy's not even gonna get in trouble, dude. And like, even
Let me translate that for you. Hi, I'm Richard
he
Nixon.
even said
I'm
that too,
about
like
to declare
personal
war
amounts
on
or
That's what Trump just said. If he gets back in office, he's about to declare war on black and brown people.
not necessarily, because I just tried to explain what he was saying about the drugs. Small and recreational amounts. No, you're probably not even going to have to face prison. But major flows of hardcore narcotics, and you're busted for sure with hundreds of pounds, tens of pounds. You're selling them. It's point blank. You've been selling them to kids. You know what I'm saying? You're fucked. Human traffickers, you're fucked. I kind of agree with him, and I don't like that you said that's basically a declaration on black and brown. I don't like that, but maybe that's reality. I don't like that. I wish it wasn't true. I wish that there was more Caucasian people out there. But no, I don't actually. Jesus, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Nah,
I'm just
nah, nah,
saying,
nah,
dude.
nah.
Like,
Hold
I
up.
don't know.
You wish more Caucasian people that were doing the shit get caught.
Get caught.
then-
Exactly. Yeah, it was proportionate. You know what I mean? And like,
Because then it's war on drugs, period. Which
because that's what I
still
want.
kind of doesn't work.
I want a war on the drug, not the people. I don't want to like hurt people necessarily. That's the only reason why I would agree with Orange Man on this policy is I want to get rid of the thing that's hurting the people, you know, fentanyl, goddamn heroin, you know what I mean? These things, methamphetamine, these things don't
Fentanyl and
happen
heroin.
places.
Kill your local fentanyl and heroin dealers.
Yeah. That's what he's proposing.
Sorry, let me rephrase even that. Kill your local pedophile, heroin dealer, and fentanyl dealer.
Yeah,
Kill
that's
all three of
basically
them.
what Trump just said. Basically, exactly what you said is what he just said a little bit ago. You get caught fucking doing these things, guess what, buddy? We're not fucking around no more. We can't afford to house you for the rest of your life. You cannot be rehabilitated. And here's more of what's going on, and I really don't like this at all, but it's more about messaging. It's if you know damn well, God, I really don't like this. But in the Philippines, and this is extremism of it, but in Philippines, that guy has like goddamn death squads that run around hunting out drugs, you know, but theirs is pot, you know, and anything they consider crazy shit drugs, man, like aspirin, you know, it's fucking crazy. I'm exaggerating that, but anyways,
it is technically a drug, even though it is over the counter. It's still technically a drug.
right. So they're pretty straight edge. However, they chainsaw smoke cigarettes at the age of 8 over there. So their priorities are absolutely fucked. Everybody's plowed on sake nonstop and fucking having, you know, 12-year-old prostitutes. But you can't handle a little bit of weed. You guys are fucking batshit over there. But whatever. The point of the matter is that you bring fentanyl into the Philippines. Not only are you going to die, all your fucking friends are going to die. They're probably going to do in your fucking family too. And they're going to do it all in the streets so that everybody can see this in broad goddamn daylight. And then they're going to go tell everybody too. You get caught with this shit, this happens to you, fuckheads. You know how fast that brought everything down? There is no more drugs basically there. However, they got crazy ass like street crime and fucking crazy brutal shit and people fighting against cop. Like it's actually fucking war zone over there now. But they ain't got nobody doing fucking fentanyl. Like you handled that. Nobody smokes weed. Huh?
Nobody should do fentanyl.
Yeah. Nobody smokes weed. But they bang 12-year-olds while they're drunk and chainsaw smoking cigarettes, you know? Like, that's what they're doing. But, yeah, nobody can take an Oxycontin, thank God. And their president's a fucking whack job about it. He, like, straight up brags that he wants to kill people. He's got death squads and shit. I watched this documentary about it. I've heard about it for a while, but watched the documentary. I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. But then it don't mean shit compared to what happens in our own country, so fuck. Right? We all know about a bunch of shit. Tuskegee Airmen, that one town that's still on fire. I guess there's some town in America that caught on fire. It's got a mine underneath it, a coal mine or some sort of fucking mine.
That's been burning for years.
It's straight up Silent Hill town. Like in fucking just still going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that shit's real in our own fucking country, man. We're sitting here trying to. Well, at least I am.
There's nothing we can do about it. That's the thing.
I'm saying other countries fucking suck ass and shit, dude. We look at our own and we're straight up turning into a third world country, like with the quickness too, man. You motherfuckers seen the homeless problems like every fucking where, dude? Tent city bullshit, dude, in every fucking town.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane, man. Fuck. And most of these people, do you think that they just up and decided, fuck my life, dude, I'm gonna go live in a fucking tent, dude? No, it can happen to anyone, man, for any reason. You think all your shit's secure? It's not. It's a lie. it can all go away fucking so fast. It's insane, dude. Like how fragile our lives really fucking are. You sit there and think your career's so secure and your mortgage and your payment and I own my shit. Really? You know how fast you can be sued? You ain't got shit. You know how fast you can get into a fucking anything, become ill, right? Family members, whatever. Fuck, all of a sudden you tripped and fell off a ladder. You don't own shit anymore, do you? Had a heart attack in a bathroom. You don't own nothing now, do you, stupid? I don't know. I just think we should maybe have some sympathy for those people in those situations and try to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. Because it can't keep going like this, you guys. Like, holy shit, whatever is going on right now can't keep going. Like, the November is crazy important. I never thought it would be, and I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna have to be that guy, man. Like, it's crazy important that we make our voices heard. I don't even know if in the voting booths is the way anymore. I think we have to like verbally do it like in the goddamn streets, man. Like we have to make it be known what we want in mass.
What
You
needs
know?
to happen is we need to pay attention to to Congress more than we pay attention to just the president, because what
Right?
what the general populace wants is technically a king, but a king that we can vote on. Like, you're not
Yeah,
doing a
that we
good
can
enough
kick
job.
out. We can fire
Mhm.
your king ass, plus we can fucking love your king ass. Yep. That
That's
is what
what
the president is supposed to be. They just fucking, they're not, because we don't want a goddamn crazy dictator, fucking autocracy or whatever.
No, no. The president is actually not supposed to be the king. What he's supposed to do
Well, like a
is
surrogate of one.
no. He's supposed to run the military. And
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm
like,
saying.
put it this,
Like
put it this way. Put
idealistically,
it this
he's
way.
kind of the king because who's going to tell the soldiers what to do? The fucking king. That's the fucking commander in chief, bro. That's the president.
Yeah. However, Congress is the one that makes the laws. He just signs them into power.
That's right.
So like I said, what we need to do is focus on the House of Representatives and the Senate. If you put the people, like if you pay attention to what policies the House of Reps and the Senate, like you try to basically don't just vote on the party line just to get your party into into the lawmakers' positions. Actually pay attention to what these people are saying and what they
Right.
want to do if like what they're trying to do if they get elected into
And what they're
the
doing when they're currently in office. And if it's not what we want, then we should have a way to be able to fire their asses instantly, man. There should be a way to have an election like basically 2 weeks right after we just had one, because the person we put in fucked it up so royal that we got rid of their ass and had an emergency one and fucking put their ass right back again. You know what I mean? There should be a system to like be able to do that. Like
Called
quick,
impeachment.
quick poll the people, you know?
no, not 2 weeks. Like
Well, I'm just saying, dude, like, fuck, your ass got fired. Here, you know what I'm actually thinking that would be awesome? This is just stoner talk, so it's kind of high. I like our talk, and this is just hypothetically throwing it out there for fun. I think we should embrace the Great Reset, but the Great Reset for them. Like, I wonder if we could just fire everybody and then, like, have brand new elections again. And, hey, cool, people liked you. You seem to be doing all right. Cool, you got your job back. If not, fucking sorry, dude. Everybody got fired. You know what I mean? Like that would be like kind of like how you wipe your chat once in a while, get rid of all your mods and bring them back. Maybe we should do that to the government once,
that's actually what election day is for. It's
right?
the wipe That's what election day is actually for. It's the wiping of the chat and giving mod status to the people we want to be able to control what gets what laws get made and what laws get put into place.
Well, it don't seem to work though anymore. Did you guys hear that China said that they want a ceasefire in between Ukraine and Russia, and that they don't, and they're asking America to try to de-escalate because Putin threatened the nukes?
Yeah, here's the thing. It's because Russia. It's because the Ukraine has always always had to be a neutral territory that when they wanted to join the UN, to at least like when they finally decided, yeah, we want to join the UN, Russia was just like, oh fuck no.
They were joining NATO.
So NATO. So guess what? Russia declared, I get right after. So yeah, Putin said that don't fuck around because we have nukes and we will use them if our border is invaded. He didn't say he would preempt it, but he did say he would retaliate if it came on his property. So, but anyways, though, you know what he did say after that though was he is willing to call it quits where it's at. He wants to be able to have the land that he has because it's all about Crimea and that seaport that's there and the fucking gas pipeline that goes to Germany. Like, if you just leave that alone and Ukraine does not join the UN, right, or NATO, then everything will be okay. But the problem is the United States wants regime change because they think Putin's bad and Russia, you know. So we got to go and take care of the big bad guy that's been the big bad guy since the fucking 80s. Guess what, man? I have family over there. I have friends. I can Gavrut Chichuparuski Nietorosho. And you know what? They're not that bad. Yeah, they got some fucky shit. Yeah, if you're gay, you might get thrown off the top of a building, and that fucking sucks cock. And maybe they need to change it, you know? But that's their culture and their society, and they need to work on it, right? Like, that's not us. We're different here. We had a civil war. We don't got fucking slavery. But you know who does? Fucking a lot of other countries. You know who's harvesting fucking organs out of people right now? Fucking China. But it's okay, though. We keep bitching about America, how bad we are all the fucking time. How much it fucking sucks here. The greatest goddamn country that ever fucking was, ever fucking will be. You're the freest you ever fucking have been here. It's okay, though. 3.5 million of us died against each other. Brothers and cousins, man. Fucking had it out, blood.
And remind me what that war was actually about.
Yeah, what was it about? It was about money. It was about the South not paying its tax properly, and then slavery got thrown in at the end. Even Lincoln said he didn't want to do it, but it was a good reason to rally everybody, and fuck it, man, he threw it in. And it was the right thing to do. That's the reason why it should have been thrown in the first place, but it wasn't. It was a goddamn tag along, and that was, you know, why most Americans did die, because they fought for that reason. They didn't fight for the primary one that the government wanted. As soon as they found out slaves were getting freed, that's what they went and died for. Did you know the North lost more soldiers than the South too?
Yes, because the South had the terrain advantage because they grew up down there. Like, think about it. Any battles that went on in the North usually won. Any battles that went down in the South, pre-slavery slavery being involved, that was the fucking pre-slavery being thrown in as a reason, and pre-France and before the French blockade, that was the reasoning. Like, that was like, it was a stalemate. And then when France backed the United States and not the Confederate States, because
that was pretty much it.
Once they had the blockade, that was it. And then when the people found out, oh no, we're actually fighting to end slavery too, And let's face it, a lot more black people joined the Union instead of the Confederacy.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Look,
Because they even had a thing in the Union too. You could fight for a year and you would come out being free. If you were an active slave or whatever, you could fight for the
yep,
Union, and you would get your freedom.
you get
They'd
your
even
freedom
give
right
you
on.
40
You get
acres
your
and a
freedom the day
mule.
you
That
signed up.
was where the saying come from.
You get your freedom the day you signed up.
Yep. Oh well, yeah, and well, no, but you served a year because you get your 40 acres and a mule. That's the part I forgot. You're right. You're free the second you do it, but you got to do it for a year so you can get your mule and your land.
To scroll back a bit with the Russia and the nukes, the
Yeah.
reason China's trying to call the bluff on that and have America do it is because Putin doesn't have control of the Russian nukes.
No. That's not what China said. That's no. You misquoted that big time.
China is trying to de-escalate the situation
Yeah,
because
they're
they
the
realize
ones trying to be peaceful over all of this because all they want to do is dominate in business. They don't really want to fight China's never even had a fucking war, dude. They don't want to fucking have a war because they don't know how to do it.
No, them
they
wanting
want to
America to
de-escalate.
step in and try and get it to stop is calling Putin's bluff. Because in the
Yep.
beginning, he said if America gets involved, he's launching nukes.
They've been talking about this the whole time.
But Putin doesn't have prime control of the nukes. The way their shit
I'm pretty sure it'd be easy for him to provoke it,
the
though.
way it's set up, there are 3 commanding officers at each nuke, and 2 of them have to agree to launch the nukes. They can.
You're talking
They
about
can.
Putin here, though, right? The guy who poisoned his fucking dissent or his opponent or whatever, right? The guy
Yeah.
who has people executed on a regular.
Yeah,
You're gonna disagree with him when he says fucking pull those triggers. I don't think so. You're gonna go do your fucking job.
yeah, but when you're in that position, you also know if I launch this shit, everyone else is gonna launch their shit.
Yeah. Straight up.
I'm gonna die whether I push this button or not. Do I want to instigate everybody?
You know what that
dying?
thing's called, right? You know what that's called, right? It's called MAD,
Mutually
Mutually Assured Destruction.
Mhm.
Goddamn, it's been going on since Reagan and Gorbachev, man. Like, it ain't nothing new. Putin didn't say anything new. That's been standing order since we were fucking created, bro. Since nukes have been here. Straight up, use them. We're gonna fucking blow you to shit with them right back. That's what it's been. And then America is the lunatic one about it, where we said, cool, if you attack us with all of yours, we're gonna just basically blow up all of ours. Like,
They
fuck the whole
bombed us.
goddamn
We're
planet.
bombing back.
Yeah, that's what we said. We'll just blow the whole planet up then.
Yeah,
That's actually what stops Russia from blowing us up, is because we threaten to just blow up every goddamn thing. I think
Yep.
really, at the end of the day, we're kind of the bad ones, and we've already fucking used them. So clearly, we're fucking goofy enough to use them. I mean, I don't think really America has a whole lot of problems using it. You know?
Well, let's see that, but that's the difference. In America, the president just has to say launch them, and they have to launch
And they're gone, pretty much.
them. Over there,
Pretty much.
the
And
soldiers.
think about that. The guy who can get to say that right now is fucking shaking hands with ghosts. He doesn't even know what's going on half the time. The motherfucker has to eat ice cream constantly as he's shitting in his pants in front of the Pope. That's the dude who can say, go ahead and send him. The guy
Yeah.
who's
No.
got Hunter Biden. He calls Hunter the most stable genius he's ever had. A fucking crack fiend. Got a fucking stripper pregnant. Doesn't even take care of his fucking kid. Make illegal
Hold
crazy
on.
deals.
Before we travel down the rabbit hole that we're going down, allow me to introduce some new rhetoric into this
Yes.
conversation.
Yes.
Biden is basically no. We're not going down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
Biden is the way Kamala gets into the White House. Think about this.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
No, no,
Alex
no.
Jones
Let
actually
me
called that. He
finish.
said he was wrong on the timeline, but he said that Biden was only going to make it a year, and then we would have our first female black president.
Hold
No,
on.
I
he's
think
gonna,
he's
he's gonna
still
make
right
it to
about
the
it.
end. He's gonna make it to the end of this year
Yep.
because if
Midterm.
if
They are
Kamala were to
slowly-
serve before his first 2 years are up, she can only get reelected once. After the
Yep.
2 years, she can get reelected twice.
And you know
Making
how
her
they're gonna
10
put it?
years. 10
Yeah.
years
And-
with that fucking cackling cunt, huh?
And you know
Yes.
how they're gonna do it? You know how they're gonna do it? You notice how how Biden constantly has COVID? Constantly.
Yep. Yep.
And COVID complications lead to other
Yep.
things killing him.
Yep.
Like
There you go.
it'll eventually lead to other things killing him. Here's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Eventually he's gonna die of something. Like they're going to like the news is gonna go. The president of the United States. We regret to inform you that the president of the United States has died of whatever they're going to put out. Whatever they're gonna put out. Like well, not put out. Whatever they're gonna say killed him. On top of it, they're gonna go and also it was also because of what it was either pneumonia that's going to kill him or pneumonia and COVID together.
Probably.
What I've learned
And-
through the years that I've known church, always listen to the angry black man.
And then from there,
He's mostly right.
like within about a week and a half later, maybe they're going to swear in Kamala Harris, if not sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They're
she
gonna
might
slowly-
take power while he's incapacitated or something too. That might be
That
how they'll
too.
do it too.
They may not outright kill him either. He may be voted out as unable to perform his duty.
Well,
Yep.
that's what I was thinking. Is he's going to get 25th, impeached, and then he'll get the 25th put on him. This will happen in January because we'll have to have November happen, and then all the new people will get in, and then that'll be their modus operandum. And the Republicans will think, well, it's payback for the witch hunt on Trump. But what they don't realize is it's a trap the whole time. The Democrats will easily give him up because they want old Kamala. And then you guys are right. In 2 years, they'll just fake it and put her in for 4. So that makes 6 years. And then by that time, we'll be so fucked up that we'll try again and it won't matter. So she'll get 4 more, making it 10 of cackling cunt ass.
And but
While
I
this
say that
fucker
because
burns.
they, like I said, they may not kill him, and they don't have to impeach him if it's a medical reason.
Yep.
If medically he cannot do it, he don't have to be impeached.
Look at how they handled
Exactly.
Reagan.
Exactly.
Look at how they handled Reagan. They're going to Nancy Reagan. They're going to Nancy Reagan Joe Biden with Kamala Harris instead this time.
Hmm.
They're going.
Well, so that was the original plan, except for she's fucking it up so bad. She can't do a single talking point. She's about as bad as him. So it ain't gonna work. She does. I don't think she follows orders worth
it's
shit.
because no. Hold on. Let me explain why. She's a strong, independent black woman who thinks she know better.
That's
When she first got elected as the vice president of when she first got elected as Joe Biden's running mate, guess what I said? No, sorry. When she first got elected as the vice president of the United States, I said to the person I was hanging out with at the time, we just voted Medea into the White House. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
right.
I've learned not to
Fuck
say
right.
those words. I've learned not to say church is wrong.
Probably not wrong.
I mean, you can't say that the motherfucker that predicted COVID 6 months before the first case showed up in America is wrong.
I did say there was something wrong. Somewhere,
You
somewhere along the line, somebody fucked up.
Oh yeah.
you
With the
told
big
me
Granted, it
that.
was
fat
my
Archie.
private.
Fucking right. You notice that
Nope.
he's
No,
awful
no, no.
mad lately too. He hasn't resigned like he said he was gonna, or he fucking it came out he was gonna or whatever. He didn't. And then you noticed he's pretty upset with the whole fucking ding dong, the witch is dead. He came out and he was like, "Oh, really? The science says that we're not in a great place to say that the witch died. Technically, her feet are still healing, so we just need to stay with the situation." That's what he's fucking trying to. That's how he was trying to fucking come out and defend himself. That he didn't want to admit that the shit's over. You know how the shit's over? Because nobody's been talking about it for a fucking year now. Nobody's been wearing their muzzles for over a year now. Because nobody wanted to take your little fucking poke, you dickhead, with some weird fucking shit you came out with overnight in 3 weeks, and all of a sudden it's ready. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking
Don't
right.
don't get it twisted. The first two shots of the vaccine were the vaccine. The next two, they weren't the vaccine.
But right?
Like
I think in some
the
cases they
booster.
probably were in the beginning, but I don't know. I can't trust. Here's my thing.
No, no, no,
Just
no, no. What I'm
opinion.
saying
Just
is,
opinion. It's only the way I think and feel. I hate that I have to keep saying that, but I do, because that's the world we lived in. It's just my fucking life, my way I see it. But look, I think the whole thing was a goddamn scam the entire time. And I can't
why
trust
do
the
you,
medical system anymore. I don't know what's true and what's not true anymore with them. And I think that's the way that they want me to be, is confused, so I can't trust them. So the shit collapses, you know?
why do you hold on? Why do you think they were pushing the second? Why do you think they were pushing the vaccine, the booster doses, like the fucking as fucking hard as they were? Because they obviously had something up their sleeve for it. Like, don't get
I
me
mean,
wrong.
here's what I'm thinking,
They
dude. Like, I don't want to go to the hospital for any reason. And if I do, I'm pretty much ready to write my last will and testament before I go. You know what I mean? Make sure my affairs are in order before I go. And that could be for the simplest goddamn thing, too. Oh, I got to go get a checkup. Might as well fucking fill out my goddamn, get my affairs in order. Because I don't know if going into the hospital will be my last time or not. That's what's been happening to people left and right, too.
okay. I'll rephrase it like this: the first, like for anyone, basically between the years of 20 to 30, you only need the first two doses, like that, because your immune system should be healthy enough to be able to, like, if you got the first set of like two-shot vaccine, your immune system should be healthy enough to handle it. Between, I want to say 35 and 50. Okay,
I
let me
don't know, bro.
rephrase. Let me rephrase it again. Between 20 and 35, you only need the two shot. Between 35 and 50, maybe you should get the booster, because let's face it, after 35, you like everything. After 30, your whole body changes, and your
Yeah.
immune system ain't as strong as it used to be. So
Yeah.
yes, of course, get the vaccine and get the
You're
boosters.
young and healthy, though. You don't need that thing for shit, bro. You should be fine. Should be
I
totally
know,
fine. The stats
I know.
didn't show it. They were saying do the whole goddamn thing. That's why I said I can't trust anything anymore. In the very beginning, they were trying to say that it was like 30 and 40%. There were going to be billions with a goddamn B. And then it comes out a little while later. Okay, well, it's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad, you know? And then it comes out later. Well, okay, it's really fucking bad, but actually 99.97% of people. This is only 0.3% of people, but we better fuck everything up, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? We better shut everything off and let's all go take a vacation that turned into 2 years. That's the thing that pisses me off the most is 2 weeks, 2 years. I actually like the 6 feet away from each other thing because, well, naturally, I just don't want to be that close to you. So I kind of enjoy the fuck off thing. You know, and I've been noticing lately too, now that it's all over, I don't like going to the stores no more because they always got that weird lady or you always got that fucking dude that just got to get way too close to you in line. You know what I'm talking about when you're queuing up to go to the checkout. Everybody's like standing there. You
Exactly.
always got that one fucking weird fucker who's just like gotta be right the fuck on you. God damn, dude. That's why I said I actually liked Rona time for that, which meant you guys stay the fuck away from me, you weird motherfucker. I don't like feeling your breath on my neck, dude. Like, fuck off, straight up.
See, here's the thing you gotta realize. You gotta time when you go to stores and shit. Because
Right?
if you don't time it correctly, you're gonna be trapped in a long ass fucking line, or you're gonna be having people all up your ass. Which
Doesn't that
that
irritate
point,
you guys too? Like at the bank or just at anything, right? When you got to get in a queue, and then a motherfucker, you know, everybody's seen them, dude. That one weird son of a bitch who don't know what personal space is,
oh nah,
right?
I'm a third shift. Nah, hold up, I'm a third shifter. You can fucking you can kiss my ass with all that shit because I go closer to the time a store closes. Like
That's right. There
let's
ain't
say
nobody
let's
there.
say exactly. Let's
You
say a
do that
store
shit on
closes at 11,
purpose.
right? Let's say a store closes at 11, right? I'm in there at 10 o'clock, going
Goddamn right.
like doing all my grocery shopping. Fucking
No,
yeah, I'll
Johnny
give
does
the
his when he gets off of work, and mostly he forgets to do it because he's getting off of work. Isn't that right, Johnny? That's why you
yeah.
didn't get
No,
milk for like 12 days.
now for what Crash and Burn's actually about, that is my cooking for tonight.
What, you got your cooks all done?
No, I just put the steaks on. The chicken and the chops are already done.
Oh, hell yeah. You digging in now?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the steaks.
Oh, hell yeah. You gonna have the trifecta of meats all together?
Well, it's that's my eating for the week.
Oh, that's your eating for the week. Oh, I see. What? You're out here barbecuing for the week then? That's what it is,
Yeah.
Crash and Burn. You've been working the shifts and then you come home, you got your day off, so you just cook your balls off and then you got a bunch of lunches for the week?
Yep.
why the fuck?
I mean, yeah. It
Well,
saves you time because, yeah, what are you going to do when you get home every night? Cook a meal? Fuck all that. Yeah.
No, what it is I buy my meal, buy all my food for the week. I cook it, stick it in the fridge,
Yeah.
and that way, if I run short during the week, I still got food.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about going fucking hungry. I may not have cigarettes, but I got food. And also, if I happen to lose power, I don't have to worry about it going bad. Because that shit has happened to me before. Bad storm when I'm at fucking work, knocked down a limb, knocked my power out. I didn't get power back till fucking 2, 3 o'clock that afternoon. I may have to take my dog in soon to the vet, see what's going on, because he ain't ate all day.
Oh, no.
Like,
Oh, no, bro.
it just started today. It could just, he may not feel good today.
Has he been eating grass or anything?
Not that I've seen.
Because a lot of time they'll go out and they'll do that. Like if they haven't been eating and they don't feel right, they'll eat a bunch of grass and then they'll go barf. Then they feel way better.
He went to the dog park this morning and took a shit, but
I mean,
after he
that
came
could
back
be
from
it
the dog
then.
park, he didn't want to fucking eat nothing.
Oh, it could have been something at the dog park then. Yeah, he sniffed something wrong, or some other dog there. Who knows?
Because normally anything I'm eating, he wants some of it, and he ain't taking nothing I got him all day. I just tried to give him a piece of chicken. He looked at me like, "Fuck you."
He's just been lazy and sleeping a lot. Is his nose runny? Or his nose
His
all
nose ain't.
gross?
No, his nose is normal.
Okay. Not like dry either. It's not like all dry and crunchy or nothing.
No, that was the first thing I checked was dry nose, and
Yeah.
it's normal moist. It's not running or nothing.
Well then, yeah. Shit. He
He's just
probably just has a tummy ache.
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking.
He probably
I
snuck
ain't
it
gonna,
something when you guys are at the park. You didn't notice he ate some Chihuahua's turd and it didn't agree with him.
that's what I'm because there was a good portion of time that he beat me to that fucking dog
Mm-hmm.
because I let him out this morning. He ran,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew where he was going, so I said, "Fuck it." Put on my
Yeah.
shirt. Walked out. I met
So
him
he
at the
found
dog
him.
park.
He found himself a little piece of squirrel shit, or he found himself a Chihuahua turd, like I said, or something. Or he
Yeah,
fucking dead something.
I'm gonna give it another day before I do anything drastic and spend a lot of money
Yeah.
for them to just say, "Oh, it's a stomach ache," because he still comes up to me and wagging his tail, and when I call him, and he
Well,
still
then he ain't dying then.
yeah, and people walking by the yard, he's already went off and chased them and barking at them, and every bark he sits up and
Oh,
looks
yeah.
around. Here, my boy, what's wrong?
It was actually kind of fun discussing all that stuff right there. Like, it's kind of, man, damn, it's kind of hardcore. Like, I didn't mean to just lay it out like, holy shit, but like just
This is
spitting it out there, sort of realize, like, good grief, that is a lot of stuff that's going on. No wonder why we didn't have time for murder hornets. Like, good grief.
this is
Nobody cares
crash.
about aliens because, all this other shit.
That's what crash and burn is for.
Hmm.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we did it tonight for sure, man.
All the topics that motherfuckers won't cover on other channels, I fucking let it come up. Shit that other channels don't do it because it'll get us demonetized, it'll get us kicked off. Fuck it.
I figured that's what we got Discord for. Like,
Yeah,
dude, I love Discord, man. You can go fucking crazy as shit in there, man. The only problem is, like, you can't. And I actually don't think that's a problem. I enjoy it, but if you're gonna be free speech, you should be free speech, like, fully. And I don't like certain shit, but I'm kind of upset that, like, people can be banned for it. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. I wouldn't go to that channel. It's kind of like 4chan or a bunch of other shit. You don't like it, don't fucking click on it. Just go watch a different show or something. It's fine. It's consumer. Actually, the free market will weed it out for us anyways, man. You know what I mean? The only
mhm.
reason why a lot of this shit sells is because people start getting interested or they hear it, and then there's a hype around it, and then there's rhetoric and fucking people out protesting, and next thing you know, well, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is hentai or something?" I'm just grabbing at straws here, but you know what I mean. Next
Well,
thing you know, fucking that shit becomes mainstream. And then I find out, and I don't even want to know, and then it's in my face, and I fucking know, like drag queen story time. I didn't fucking know, man. I would never needed to fucking know, and then all of a sudden now I fucking know. Like, what?
well, it's just like the famous saying goes: all it takes for evil men to succeed is for bad men to do nothing. For good men to do nothing.
Right. What I'm
And
saying though is like those things will die out though too. Like if good people would just stand up and not fucking participate and like do different, call it out when it is fucked up or not
yeah,
involve themselves with bullshit, guess what would happen? There would be less bullshit. Like, but we
that,
can't have that. I don't know. Because we're all people, man. We all got fucking problems,
that's why I'm with you on the free speech needs to be across the board. Because
Which sucks ass though.
if you let the bad topic, if you hide the bad topics, they're just going to go hide somewhere and fester
And get
and grow.
worse. Yeah, and grow
If
and
you-
get worse and more extreme and more fucked up. But at least if that shit gets out in the open and God, nobody wants to talk about it, but at least it's in the open, guess what? It shit's gonna get shut down fast as fuck.
Yeah, the weeds you see get hit with the weed killer.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you don't get to come back next year.
Right? That's what I'm saying. If we had proper free speech and not being, demonetized and not being censored, it would be kind of crazy. You'd certainly have to use viewer discretion way harder. Like you would be accountable for what you're watching more than the overlords are, which is how it should be. But guess what? You put responsibility in people's hands like that, and oh boy, it'd be awfully hard. Oh, Karen's gonna lose her fucking mind, when some shit starts going down. But then, they're gonna support the other side, their point of view that they think is right. It's kind of like what Church said, man. The fucking only the Sith think in absolutes. Like, and that's what they do too. Like, I've noticed this a lot of left leaning, and I actually don't like that because it's the same bird, left side, right side. It's all the same fucking shit bird. But anyways, I've noticed that in extreme leftism, I'll allow your speech as long as I agree with it and it aligns with my ideology. The second that it don't, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, that's with most movements. Because
it's okay to punch a Nazi, right? Just because they're a Nazi, when it really you use that word to dehumanize somebody, and then it's okay for you to use your violence. It's the same reason why we called them the VC when we were in Vietnam. It's the same reason why we had words for them over in Iraq. It's the same reason why it's been going on since fucking the beginning of time. You make up names for your enemy so that they don't have to be people with lives and children and dreams. They own things. You don't have to be that. You just dehumanize it, and then hooray, now you're shooting a target. Now it's okay to do whatever because they're not even people. That's the same thing as trying to say in the fourth trimester. Are you an idiot? Like, what do you mean fourth trimester? Wouldn't that be a quadmester if there's four? Because isn't it tri? What do you mean fourth trimester? You jackass? Yeah, exactly. And this is coming out. Yeah, and they're trying to say that they even want to be able to abort in the fourth trimester.
Okay, that's new to me.
No, coming out.
I've not heard of a fourth trimester.
Welcome to Cali, motherfucker. We're in the future. And guess what? A dude can do that too. A dude can abort in the fourth trimester too, bro. What do you think about that? Because men could have kids. What do you think about that? That's even more fucking clown world.
You're fucking with my head now, man.
Yeah, but that's real. That's fucking SJW fucking bullshit that's out there. You can have a propeller and fucking race against a bunch of other girls. You can win because you got a propeller. That's okay because you're totally a girl. Even though the natural born girls,
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. We all want to be equal.
The one I'm laughing about now is the the Black Lives Matter movement is pushing for that for segregation.
Yeah.
They think
Are
that
you fucking kidding me, dude?
yeah
So fuck the civil rights, right? Fuck all
that white
that, dude. What you basically went and fucking pissed on her grave then. Good
they're
God, her
wanting
name's gonna come
segregation
to me.
schools because
Rosa
uh
Parks.
white
That's her name.
white
You just
people
went
can't teach black people about history because they'll just whitewash it.
outstanding. So yeah, fuck Martin Luther, right? Fuck Rosa Parks, right? Like
I've
fuck
always
all
been
these
honest
people.
with it. I mean, the shit
Let me,
happened. You can't change it.
who's pushing that? Let me guess. Reverend Jesse, whatever. I'm
No,
kidding.
once
He's
again,
not always that crazy.
it was a YouTube video I saw, and it was some woman that was doing a fucking interview saying this shit.
Mhm.
I was like, wait, what?
That really is not going to work well at all. That
No, it's
is
not.
probably the worst idea that has ever been presented, and I really almost would fucking support it. And here's the reason why: is fuck it. Let's just watch it all burn at this point.
See,
You know, if you really want to
I
do that, then all you're doing is you're making the fucking prisons out in the goddamn real world, because that's what happens in the prisons. Is everybody has to go according to their shit. The only ones
yeah,
that don't have to are the ones that keep their head low and they don't owe anybody. They basically don't exist. But if you're anybody, guess what has to happen to you? I mean, I don't know. I've never been in there, so I'm kind of talking out my ass. But this is what everyone who has ever been in there that tells me that that's how it happens. Bar none, I've never heard a variant different than this. When you go in the big house, you have to be with your kind. That story has been told, I don't know how many fucker times, right?
yeah. I'd love to hear from most people that come out,
That's what they all are gonna fucking have to say, because that's,
and
I mean,
it's either that or like you said, they keep. I I had a short stint. I just kept my fucking head down and I kept to myself.
yep.
Pray to
But I
God nothing
saw it.
big happens, and I'm
Yep.
not called to arms
But it was all around them. That's what they'll tell you. I saw it. It
because
was all around me.
if something big happens and you're called to arms and you say no, you're fucking target.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, are you fucking kidding me though? That's the worst idea that ever fucking happened in all of reality. And in a fucked up way, sure. Because I want to go back to my people, man. I'll just go back to the goddamn reservation, I guess, man. Fuck it. We've been already in our own goddamn segregated world, so hooray. We would just go back to it, you know. But as far as the rest of everybody else, good fucking good luck. Fuck. Enjoy that shit, stupid.
See what I still find funny is we
Man, you guys better get ready for some crazy fucking action at them borders too, motherfucker. Talk about trade and like how trade's gonna go down.
Texas
Oh
is ready.
man.
Texas is ready.
Mhm.
We just been looking for an excuse.
Now, if you're talking about secession, right, where they want to succeed and not segregate, that's a completely different thing. Secession is when the states leave the government, right? Segregation's when everybody's like kind of in their own little shit in the hood. Like segregation, that's a complete, or like yeah, from the nation, that's a completely different thing. And they've been talking about that for a long ass time. Northern California wants to do it with state of Jefferson. Greater Ohio wants to do it. Montana wants to do it. Texas wants to do it. Alaska pretty much has done it a long ass time ago. Hawaii kind of did it.
The what I laughed about is the fact back when all the riots were happening.
Right.
Hey, for Just stupid shit. When the riots were fucking happening, and they made that, they
Mostly
made
peaceful.
they separated. They had their own little community, and the memes came out of, yeah, Texas always talks about this shit, but we actually fucking did it. And then a couple weeks in, they're getting assistance from the government to sustain themselves, and Texas is just left. It's like, y'all may have done it with the government y'all are trying to separate from help.
Oh my God.
We want to do it and say, fuck y'all, we got our own shit.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't know. I don't see. I've seen a couple maps of how this works, and I've seen it a couple times, and it's not. It sounds great, and like it's a great way to talk about it, but it's not gonna really work so well to have Greater Ohio and to have state of Jefferson, and then to have Texas be its own thing, and you know what I mean?
Oh no.
Like, and all
If
these other
Texas
shithead
leaves,
states, they're gonna have issues too, and their borders are in between our borders, and then the way that it does get divided in between kind of everybody, it's not gonna work because of how the resources move around our country. I mean, there's shit that's made on the East Coast that has to go to the West Coast. The West Coast totally imports and does so much shit that and makes so much. Holy fuck, you guys would be lost without us. Like if Cali disappeared, fucking America's fucked in its
no,
ass, bro. You better turn
no,
Texas into the brand new fucking Cali like tomorrow.
no. If Texas leaves, most of the states are fucked.
The Midwest is fucked. Cali can succeed all on its own, bro. They call it a republic, dude. This is a motherfucking country all by itself. We got our own borders, the whole goddamn nines, bro. We don't even
We
need the rest of the country. Like, at the fuck all, dude. Like, everybody knows that in Cali. We make cars, we make food, we make everything, dude. We can do everything here.
we supply most of the natural gas across America.
Big whoopee. National gas, fucking whoopee. They probably make it here too, bro.
Motherfuckers would freeze.
Yeah, the rest of the country's gonna fucking definitely suck it. That's for sure.
Because the one thing that I find funny is we pay more for natural gas in the state because there's a cap what we can sell it outside. They've already said if we secede, that's being flipped. Because I know motherfuckers up in Indiana that during the winter and they're snowed in for months, they have the same gas bill I do.
Oh, damn.
So they had to pay my prices. Motherfuckers would be fucked. And the only thing I use my fucking gas for is my water heater right now. I don't use my stove. I don't need a heater. I pay $40 a month on gas, and these there's fuckers up north during the winter, and they've got a gas furnace going, gas stoves going, gas water heater. They got $30-$40 bill.
You're not able to share a link right now, are you? You can't post a video right now, can you?
No, I cannot because my laptop took a shit.
God damn it. I was gonna educate you on Texas.
How are you going to educate me on Texas?
Oh man, I got a video all about it. Church, are you on a computer?
No, he's on his phone. He's at work.
Yeah, damn it.
We
need somebody to join who's got a computer. So I can educate you all about Texas.
Yeah. The only thing that we'd need to work on is our fucking electrical grid.
that sucks, and you guys get a fucking hard rain that freezes a tiny bit, and all of a sudden you're fucked.
Yes.
Good God. All your cars crash everywhere. Your power goes off. People freak. What in the hell is this white shit on the ground? Leroy, get the hell over here. Yep. I know. I was in the Panhandle one time around Amarillo. I think the town was called Canyon. It was a little shithole, I think, just below Amarillo.
Financially, the state would be fine.
What, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, you got enough money and enough land and enough everything. Yeah, and fine. Yeah, no problems.
And militarily, we'd be fine too.
Well, and here's your thing: is that New Mexico and Arizona would most likely join both of us like quickly. I already
And
know
lose-
that Arizona or that New Mexico would join us like probably in seconds, bro. No, never mind. Arizona would, because they're the one that's closer to us, isn't it? No. Who the fuck is it?
Nevada's close to you.
Yeah, Nevada. That's who I mean. Nevada.
New Mexico's close to me, and then Arizona's in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The
Nevada's gonna join us fucking instantly, bro. You didn't even understand. Like, they only survive because of us.
yeah. What's funny is Nevada and Louisiana actually give us a good hunk of money every year. I'm talking the billions.
The Billies.
Yeah. Just so we don't pass one law. Those states pay us billions each, so we don't legalize gambling.
Yeah.
Because especially in Louisiana, if you go to those fucking casinos over there, you see a sea of Texas license plates.
It's actually thinking about that. I think Vegas and LA and all that shit is the fucking problem, man. That's kind of reason why they call it. That is why they call it the state of Jefferson, because we're not part of it. Like the Pacific Northwest is something different and not the same and doesn't believe the same. It doesn't include Seattle and Portland. That's for damn sure. Like they think there's a major shift in rural and urban thinking. Like, you know, people that are in the urban environment, they don't seem to understand country life or how it might be if you live in the forest or whatever, right? Or you live with nature, right? And then the same thing as me, I don't understand metropolitan lifestyle or the urban. I don't get it. It's too high paced, it's fucking too much, man.
And I do find one thing funny. Because of laws that are passed, there's always a giant migration afterwards. After a bunch of Californians fled to Texas
Mm-hmm.
and set up shop in Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, that area.
Yeah.
That's when the big abortion laws started coming down. And now those same motherfuckers that left California are going back. Because everyone was worried that, because of that, Texas is going to turn blue like California. So they passed a fucking abortion law. Texas is going to stay red.
Hell yeah. I think there's going to be a shift here too, bro, pretty soon. Like, I think there's gonna be a shift. I would say they call it blue here, but I think it's more purple.
You got too many left side celebrities there for it to change.
I know, but I think it's purple, bro. Like someday there's gonna be a shift.
No.
Like, I don't know. You can tell it.
California is a shoe-in for Democrats. Texas is a shoe-in for fucking Republicans.
Well, then either that or there's going to end up being two Calis soon. It is going to be Nor and so. Like it's
Oh,
just gonna have to be that way soon, man. I don't know.
they're pushing to separate Texas, saying we got too much power. Make us all make
Well,
5 different states out of it,
that's kind of crazy.
and it gets down to our government, and we say, "Fuck you, we're staying in Texas." They started trying to do that shit whenever they were trying to outlaw guns during the Obama administration.
Like I
And
said, I think the only way this is gonna like be able to be okay for like, because I know you don't got them, but I do, man. And I think the only way it's gonna be okay for them in the future is, yeah, we gotta use our voices, like the ones that can speak up for them. We probably ought to, instead of trying to let shit keep continuing the way it is. It's just gonna go to shit. Like something has to happen. I think all of us have to go out and like not do stupid shit and hurt each other. Jesus shit. I'm not saying anything like that. But use our voices together and definitely say, man, enough's enough and we want shit to change. Right? I'm sick of being at war all the fucking time with everybody all the fucking time. I know that that's how our economy makes money and I know that's what we do, but man, check it out. Like that same technologies and innovations, like drive a bunch of other shit. Why don't we just pursue like crazy science, instead or something? I bet it's going to make us the same amount of fucking money. People are
because
always about profiteering. Well, we can still profiteer off of each other.
nobody gives a fuck about the innovation until
Right.
it becomes
Necessity.
the money makers don't give a shit about innovation until necessity. So
Right.
when we're at war, they put more. They're willing to
That's
put
the
more
only.
money in to better shit. Same
Yeah.
reason why the whole space program. No one gave a shit about going back to the moon until they found out. Oh wait, there's something there we can use.
Yeah. And you're not wrong about that. And that's what sucks. Like greed is a huge motivator. It sucks. I wish there
Yeah.
was a way to purge that in all of us, but there must be some reason in nature of why we have that trait. There must be some core to it of why it would be there. Like I wish we could eradicate it. I wish we could eradicate all the deviancies, but that's not possible. I think I like what Tucker Carlson said though is how come we don't have the state mental hospitals anymore? How come the dudes in the white coats don't come and swoop you up no more and fucking, you know what I mean? Go give you goddamn lobotomy. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck happened to that? Like, trying to, I don't know, take care of our people instead of just lock them all up for petty offenses and then make them wicked, hardened criminals. Like, holy shit. Whatever we did in the 80s and 90s with our prison systems and prison for profit was pretty much the dumbest fucking thing we've ever done. Like, the war on drugs was the dumbest decision. Actually, taking us off the gold standard was probably one of the dumbest fucking things we've ever did. Inviting the World Bank into our shit and making the fucking whatever the fuck it is, the Federal Reserve. That's some super bullshit, actually. Or the whatever the fuck it is. Whoever makes our government or our money that isn't even part of our government, they use the government's name though.
Mhm.
Trying to remember, what is that called? Not the mint, but the other thing that controls all the
Federal Reserve.
banks, controls the money. Yeah, maybe it
Federal
is the
Reserve.
Federal Reserve. Yeah, and it
Yeah.
says federal, but it's not fucking federal. It's a goddamn private entity. It's like a fucking company. It isn't even part of the government. Fuck cocksuckers.
Well, my phone's down to 30%. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because my steak just got done.
All right, then enjoy your food. It was good bullshitting.
I'm good bullshit.
All right. Then.
I'll catch you later.
Yep.